All right, everyone, here we go. This is an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. This is straight up energy reading. It's a very important reading. It kicks us into Sagittarius portion of the month, which is the message from the universe throughout it is the archer takes the shot. And there's no better example of that than Venus in Sagittarius. Venus in Scorpio, where it's been, wants depth, it wants something real, all of that kind of stuff. But the thing is, Venus in Sagittarius, when I look at my records, when I track things, because I track patterns, it's part of what I do as an energy reader. And man, is this the time of year when the most infidelity occurs. You know, whenever Venus is in Sagittarius. Why? Because Venus in Sagittarius takes the shot. They want to experience things, want to experience something. It drives that energy within us. Now, it depends where it falls into your chart in particular. If we're going to look at the astrology, for some of you, it might be your health sector and all of that kind of thing. But either way, it doesn't matter. The overall energy of Venus energy being in the sign of Sagittarius is someone taking a shot. In other words, it's not enough just to see a hot ass walk by you. You need to touch it. And that's why the singles reads have been coming up the way they are in particular. Because if a lot of you go to holiday parties or things like that, people won't just look at you. They'll make a move. This is where moves are made. And we know with all the energies that have led up to this, what's going on with these runners. And they're thinking about you. They can't get you out of it. It's like an obsession energy and all of that. This is the beginning of the archer takes the shot. We also have Mercury moving into Sagittarius a day from now. And what that's going to do, I have no idea. I think it's going to create urgency. But I'm going to wait a few days to pull on that. I might pull on that around Sunday. I want to let that get fired up and get those two going together. Because the two of them together, if somebody wants to reach out to you, they will. And my pre-shuffle is a great example of everything I've been telling you. So Venus in Sagittarius wants to experience things, not just think about them in depth. Oh, I want something real. Like when it's in Scorpio, they want to experience it. They won't touch it. They want to bang it. Can we put it like that? All right, let's do it. Here's the pre-shuffle. It is surface energy. First, I have to say, for legal reasons, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is technically timeless because all of you are moving at different speeds on your timeline. This is just this surface energy. Blew my mind when I shuffled this morning because obviously I already knew what Venus in Sagittarius is. It is a rendezvous energy, I tend to call it, right? When I'm not on Steve's Love Tarot here, I call it the rendezvous in the love department is usually meeting in a hotel, right? A little infidelity, a little something. Somebody wants to experience you. I bet they do. I bet a lot of somebodies, but I bet the runner does too. Right here, grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. The Ace of Pentacles, solid new beginning, yeah it is. It's crossed by the Chariot. This, no more. It's like dragging grandma out of the driver's seat. And move over, grandma, I'm going to fucking drive now. We're going to do 85 down the damn freeway. It's like that, okay? All right here. Now I have a slow energy crossed by a fast energy. I have a slow or stopped energy, the Four of Pentacles, holding back, crossed by a fast explosive energy, the Ace of Wands. A lot of passion here. A lot of passion. So I've got a repeating message, always very important from the universe. Why? The Hermit crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is also bookending the Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit is the soul. See the little light? Ting! It's awake. The tortoise coming out of the shell. And right here I've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is divine timing, like the kids like to call it, right? But it's just the energy is right. The energy is right for the Ace of Pentacles to actually happen. It's not on the way. It's getting there a lot faster. It's now, all of this makes grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, right? The runner on the freeway at 85 miles an hour, okay? That's what it does. It's just what this energy does. Venus in Sagittarius. And this whole Sagittarius season, the whole fucking thing. Next week we got the sun moving in next week to Sagittarius. We've got the new moon. We've got also at the same time of the new moon energizing it, Jupiter going direct. All of it. I mean, we got so many great readings coming up. It's not even funny. This is going to be a hell of a Sagittarius season. Whether you get banged by this runner or by someone else, the opportunities will be there if you put yourself in their way. All right? Let's go. Let's take a look. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Venus in Sagittarius. And some of the Mercury energy may come in because they're very close, right? It's just going in a day from now, Mercury. I said I'm going to wait a few days to pull on it. I might pull on it around Sunday. It might be my Sunday reading, which is good. Those are always fueled by bacon. It's Bacon Sunday. It's my spirit food. So let's see where we go. This first card out is before the cut here with Venus in Sagittarius. Wanting it. Going for it. Archer taking shot. Not just looking at the hot ass, grabbing it. Not just thinking about how they missed out on the soulmate opportunity, actually hitting the gas pedal and coming to check it out, or at least say something. Showing up in some form or another. Could be spying energy for some of you, or could be communication for others. I don't know. Let's see where the reading goes. First card out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? We're here because of Two Swords. Okay? Because somebody's done nothing. Somebody's been thinking a long time. They've been at a crossroads. Okay? They have. There's two Ace of Swords here. And we are sitting right in at the cross. Right where they cross. Alright? What comes after that? I believe that. That makes sense. What comes after that? Let's see. Let's see. Well, looky there. Boom. A decision is made. And I was going to say that about the Two of Swords, but I figured I'd wait. A decision is made. It's the Ace of Wands coming back from the pre-shuffle. It's a very important card in the pre-shuffle because somebody has been, it's crossing the Four of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle, and somebody has been holding back. Somebody's been afraid to do something. We're not, Venus in Sagittarius and Mercury in Sagittarius, both of those. Again, there's no real fear. Even if fear is there, nervous about it, you do it anyway. You've got to touch that ass. You've got to. You can't just look at it. You know, Scorpio, Venus and Scorpio can look at it and go, oh, that would be fantastic. I would really like that. It's very deep. It's very this. Venus and Sagittarius, nope. Gotta have it. All right? Police will be called, you know, if it's not welcome. Let's see where we go. Let's give ourselves a reading here. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Venus in Sagittarius. Let's do it. Give me a reading, universe. Oh my God, it really wants me to shuffle here. Okay. King of Swords just flew by. Okay. All right. Well, we got another king as our overall energy, the King of Pentacles. Why is that? Why am I laughing? Come on. If you've been watching my readings, you know I've been telling stories about my father was a hunter, right? So I got all kinds of stories from his hunting tales and things like that. I mean, the archer takes the shot is the energy. Bow hunting is a way of hunting deer. Okay, my father was a bow hunter. He hunted with bow and rifle for deer, but he loved bow season. You know, archer takes the shot. Okay, it's an 8-point. You're an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. You don't want that to get by. It ties to my analogy of if that hot ass walks by you, you can't just look at it. You gotta go touch it. You got to take the shot. And if you don't take the shot, you know, it's the shots we don't take that eat us alive. And this person never took the shot. Now the shot's coming back. They've seen the deer again. It's there. They've been feeling you for quite a while. Underneath that, Fakey McFakerman, the Queen of Wands, is crossing, or energizing, we should say, the overall energy of the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Someone here is going to, they're probably going to take the shot on their terms, and that is a little bit of the Sagittarius Venus energy, because I say it has like a cheating energy to it, an infidelity energy. A lot of times people cheat on their spouse or their person, partner, or whatever. They do it, but they convince themselves that they're doing it for themselves, right? It's something, I need to do this for me. Oh, you do you? Okay. Well, there you go. Sometimes that's what they convince themselves of. And that's kind of what's happening here. It's somebody who's taking the shot and probably playing it off a little bit. There's always a but. Playing it off a little bit like it's no big deal, probably to protect themselves from getting hurt in case they get rejected. And that's everybody under this energy. Everybody's a little bit Fakey McFakerman under this energy. They're behaving with character aspects of themselves rather than them true selves, right? Rather than their true selves. And that makes sense. But our overall energy is a deer you don't want to miss. Okay, in hunter speak. You take the shot. Let's go. Energy around the connection is here. I like this so far. Right here is the how your person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Right here's the hidden energy, the message from the universe. We'll see what she has to say. It's separate from the reading, but it is read with the energy of the connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet your sweet asses, which I will take a shot at here and tell you, there's going to be a link for it extended in the description. Those sweet asses are going to serve you well under this energy, whether it's the runner or others around you. Pay attention to my recent singles reads. This energy is why they come up the way they do. All right? All right. Right here, the energy around your connection. Look at that. It's justice. It's the black cat and the white cat again. They're about to have a conversation. It just makes sense. It just makes sense for these two to talk. It's a balanced energy in your connection. It's saying justice is coming. It's your reading, so it's coming for you, right? It's these two cats coming together. There's an energy here of it just makes sense. We go for things. You get some justice here. You find out some things. Even if it's somebody else hitting on you, still, that's great. You know, taking their shot. Whatever it is, the archer takes the shot here. And that's going to be the prevailing energy all through Sagittarius season, but it's with Venus here, it's just the way it is. We'll see what happens when we clarify this. This is communication when it falls here, by the way. That's why I always say the black cat and the white cat are about to go have a cup of coffee. It's about conversation, especially in this position right here. How are they behaving in the 3D? Lovers. Look, come on. Major Arcana, and an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. It's, again, the love geese are in the air. I have nothing more to say other than what I've said. They feel this connection. The energy is right for it. This card sums up the whole pre-shuffle. It is what it is. It's two soulmates coming together. It's also a healing energy. Okay? The angel energy that's represented here is Raphael. And that is an energy, that's like the universe's doctor energy, if you will. It's a very healing energy. All right, soul, bookending justice, King of Cups. Yep. The black cat and the white cat are about to have a conversation. Somebody wants to share how they feel. Your person, your runner, wants to share how they feel. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's other people too. But I'm pulling on the soulmate cycle here. Somebody who hasn't told you how they felt, been holding on to the Ace of Cups, is going to share how they feel. And that's exactly what this means in this position right here. It truly is, especially when it's bookending justice over here with a black cat and white cat having a cup of coffee, having a talk. It's a very healing conversation, whatever it is. Okay? It's a very healing conversation. This is Major Arcana. It used to be called the choice. The universe has set the energy here. They've set the table. It's there. It's waiting for these two cats to sit down and have a talk. Somebody's going to take the shot here. I mean, it's amazing that this card came out, especially with what I've been talking about around this card in recent readings. You know. All right. Let's see. What's the universe want to tell us? It's red with justice. 3 swords. Yeah. You get justice over something that hurt you. I mean, it's as simple as that on the surface. Just on the surface energy, the universe is saying what you get justice for. I said you get justice. There's justice around this connection because this is a healing conversation. All this pain is about to get resolved with the black cat and the white cat having a conversation. It's that simple. I mean, I'll go deeper when I clarify, but that's all you need to know for now. It's just backing up the whole reading. And also the 3 of Swords is the main card along with the 5 of Cups. But the 3 of Swords is the main card that ends the separation phase in the soulmate cycle. It leads us to our final outcome. And our final outcome, very interesting, is the 10 of Wands, which I will tell you ties directly, where is it? With this. This is why this is here, Fakey McFakerman. As soon as I saw this, I had this picture in my head of this card. I even was looking for it. I didn't know exactly where it was. Yep. It's about to break. This breaks to an Ace of Wands, which we saw after the cut and in the pre-shuffle. All right. It's hard for this person to do this. That's all it's saying. This results in communication because it's too hard not to. As I described it in the beginning with a Steveism, it's not enough to see the hot ass walk by you. You got to go talk to the person attached to it. You got to put your hand on. You might even put your hand on it, just out of character, right? Completely out of your normal character, acting within a character aspect of yourself. This person it's saying that this person's coming in under a different energy. An energy of it's too hard to keep thinking about you. It's too hard to keep feeling it. It's too hard to feel this pain. This card leads into this card. It's too hard to feel that pain. These two are having a conversation. Someone's going to tell you how they feel. It's very healing. It's very hard for them to do it. But I believe they do it anyway. Most of them. Again, I can't predict free will. But I can tell you the way the energy flows. If they don't, they're going to feel, because of this Ten of Wands, they're going to feel really bad. They're going to just like that hunter, like I always tell you with the hunters. The shots they don't take. Imagine going to the bar later and having to explain to all your hunter friends, yeah, I saw this 8-point rainbow buck. Did you take the shot? No, I didn't. What? They're gonna pick on. It probably result in a bar fight. It probably would. But right here, it's hard for this person to do this, but every card here indicates that they do, especially the love geese. All right, let's go. Let's clarify. Here we go. Justice. Why is it here? We're going to talk to the light seer on this one. That's my theme song. Why is justice here? Energy of the connection. Tell me about justice. All right. Okay. All right. Yep. It's crossed by the moon. You're going to find, I told you, someone's going to tell you how they feel. They've been holding on to an Ace of Cups. You're going to find out how someone feels. It's these two cats are having a conversation. There's a lot coming up here in this conversation. There's a lot coming up, a lot of stuff that they may not want to talk about. Okay? It just is. And this applies even if it's a single situation where you meet someone at a party, someone new, right? You have a new soul connection approach you. You may tell them things that you wouldn't tell other people, except they're going to be responsive to it and not run. There's no running in this. I always wait for the soulmate cycle that begins with Venus and Sagittarius. I do. I haven't seen it yet, but I wait for it because that would be a really nice soulmate cycle. I'll tell you what. What's on top here? Yeah, Five of Cups. The other card, I mentioned it when I talked about the Three of Swords, which is red with these. I said this card and the Five of Cups are the two cards that end the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. This is the primary. This is the secondary. There's someone here who just has always been thinking about you, always been regretting something, right? There's an energy here. This needs a resolve, and so does this. And it looks like the universe is facilitating the resolve, even though it's difficult. Okay, so it could result in communication between you two. It could result in you finding out something from a third party about your person, which gives you, either way, you get some kind of justice here. Well, but for most of you, this is direct communication. Why is the Five of Cups here? Strength. Again, it's not easy for them to do it, but we have the heart chakra open. This is an honest conversation about stuff that's been hidden. All of it cup related. All right, because this book ends these. And again, moon does represent fear. There is some fear here. And there's no doubt about it. And the strength card is often surrounded by a wall of fear. You know, but the heart chakra is open. That's what I get off of that. It's a very healing energy here. The strength card is healing to the Five of Cups energy. It's very healing. Let's talk about the love geese. All right, let's go. Why the love geese in the air here? Tell me about the lovers. How they're behaving in the 3D is the lovers card. Well, I can tell you, especially here, you're heavy on their mind. With the Ten of Wands here, red with the lovers. So that gives me some indication. I said they're really feeling this connection, but we know that from previous readings anyway. But yeah, there's just a massive healing energy here. I got healing here, healing all around. Why is the lovers here? Tell me about the lovers. Okay, all right. Oh, wow. The Eight of Cups, it's just a healing energy. It takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups and go toward 9 cups. It does. But it's healing. It's, how do I put this? With this as the environmental energy, with the Eight of Cups as the environmental energy, it's wanting to move things from 8 broken cups to 9 cups, or toward the sun is more how I see it. Okay, I just keep getting this healing energy here. What's on top? The Emperor. Why is the Emperor here before I open my mouth? Yeah, the Four of Swords. Healing. Again, the Emperor, I could phrase it all kinds of ways. I'll just say the Emperor is about to open up. We are about to go from 8 broken cups to 9 cups. You find out something, or they tell you something directly, which is the case for most of you. It's just healing. And I said that before I even threw this. I said when I said it about the Eight of Cups, it's just healing energy everywhere. Healing, 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 healing. Healing this Emperor. The Emperor needs the Empress. Okay? So it's just, the heart chakra is there. It's open. These cards back up these cards. It's just a beautiful energy. All right? But the tense energy is right here in the final outcome. It is hard for the Emperor to do this. And there is some fear about it. There's no doubt. But I don't see anything that's stopping it from happening other than their free will, which is a possibility. Why is the King of Cups here in the soul? I'm just being honest with you. I'm not here to sugarcoat you. But but either way, fuck what the runner does. All this healing is for you. This is your reading. Right? This reading is for the people watching it. So there's healing coming. It's not about them you get some healing here one way or another. Like I said, you either find out something about this, or you realize something, or you hear from this person, which is the majority of you. Because that's how this is playing out. And again, it makes sense. Venus and Sagittarius wants to have it. It needs to be in their hand. They want it right there. They don't want to dream about it. I don't have any dreaming cards here. I don't have any Ten of Cups, fairyland. I don't have any of that. All right? The only place we're likely to get it, maybe, is right here, where they've been dreaming about you, and now they're going to tell you in person. I don't know. But either way, it's all just beautiful healing. My God. Healing, healing, healing. King of Cups crossed by the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a very mysterious card. The Hanged Man has so many meanings. Dozens of different meanings. In this context, the energy around them is someone has been holding back. They can't hold back anymore. They have to heal this. Heal what? Whatever this represents. Okay? It's a lot. Again, this is the Venus in Sagittarius is the cheating energy. And I don't mean to say that they're going to come and cheat on you. It's just someone has to do something. Right? Someone's doing something. Someone has to have it. Has to come in and say something. And they know they have to open up. That's why it's hard for them. But this ain't even a heart anymore. It's all ripped to shreds. What's on top? Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. It's the universe saying it's been a long time coming, but it's taken a long time. They've been in the Hanged Man for a very long time. Okay? They've thought about, this is the closest to dreaming energy I've got here on the table. But this is a reliable energy. It's methodical. Okay? This energy has always been coming towards you. It's just on top of you now. All I'm drawn to is the fact that he's at about the end of the card here. Okay? Can't really walk too much further. Why's the Knight of Pentacles here? Just for proof? You want proof? Fine. I got Death card right here. Change, transformation. What's been taking a long time is showing up. And it brings healing and transformation. It truly does. These two cards alone back up the pre-shuffle of Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, crossed by a chariot where you throw Grandma out of the seat, or the runner does, and they hit the gas, and now it's 85 on the freeway. There's a lot of healing energy here. Ton of it. Why? Just the act of them taking the shot will bring healing. Okay? The act of them opening up even just a little bit, more than they have in the past for some of you, or just anything at all for a good number of you, brings some healing. It does. It has. I have to swim in this energy, and you hear my voice. It's very, like that. Why is the Three of Swords here? Now, for some of you, not all, But for some of you, a few, this is someone new who just takes a shot at you, comes out of the shadows and takes a shot. And it makes you feel better about everything. You know? It does. It can. So, you know, it plays out many different ways. But it's a good time of year. This is the, you know, honestly, especially if nothing's been happening for you, this is, if stuff has been happening for you, more will. But as far as the runner goes, there's some there's a conversation coming. This is really, really strong. Why is the Three of Swords here? Tell me about the Three of Swords. Now, we're talking to the universe. It's separate from the reading. It's the sort of the theme of the whole, it's the why of the whole thing, right? This Three Swords is what we're getting justice on. Let's see. What's the universe want to tell us? Why is the Three Swords here? Well, Three Swords is here because somebody was flighty. Okay, the energy around this is, well, somebody taking a shot, right? Because she always takes the shot. That's my party girl. Page of Wands. It's communication. But I'm going to go a little deeper than that. Why the Three Swords is here in general is because of this energy. Because somebody was just la la la, whatever, you don't matter. A little bit of fakey McFakerman kind of energy bleeding in here. It's emotional immaturity, a little bit. Okay? Yeah, and it's also just as the societal energy, because it always bleeds in, right? You've got the soulmate cycle inside, a little cycle inside the big societal energy. In the societal energy, this is that infidelity I talked about. This is a big energy, big energy. Venus in Sagittarius is huge for infidelity. All right, so if your person's married, they'll be coming at you under an energy of that. They may not have left the person, for example. Right? That person may not even want them to talk to you. They may show up. That's not for all of you. I'm just giving you all the energy that's here because I might as well. But this card represents that. Someone's hurt, right? And they're unhappy in their situation. They're going to do what's best for them. This energy makes them want that, right? All right. So they end up at rent by the hour motels and shit like that. I just thought I'd throw it to you. It's not really part of the reading, but it is proof of the energy. What's on top? Wheel of Fortune. Need to turn this around. This is read with the Five of Cups, right? Need to turn this around. Need to turn this around. The universe says there's a change coming. You're getting justice. Justice is coming. Why is the wheel here, though? Also, the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. 10s are the end. The end of what? The end of the pain, the end of the Five of Cups, the end of the sadness, regret. Listen, this person never took their eye off you. She's just, you know, again, you've always been there on their mind. You are heavy on their mind during this, too, which is why the healing has to happen. Every indication is any fear that's here, they get strength over for sure. And it's just been coming out that way all the way through. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Look at that. Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, the Ace of Pentacles. And 2 circles. I like that. This is read with the Strength card. It's somebody showing up with the heart chakra, wearing their heart on their sleeve a lot more than they normally would, strangely. It's taken a long time for this to happen. And during that time, the universe is trying to tell us that these 3 swords have been driven further and further in. It's not even a heart anymore. Like I said, it's ripped to shreds. So this is nice. This backs up the justice that's coming over something that both of you have a lot of regret and sadness over, for sure, in your own ways, right? But this is the onus is on the runner to come in. They have to be vulnerable. The King of Cups tells us that. And there's a huge change. It's major arcana, transformation that's been a long time coming in this person. And all of the energies going all the way back to Lionsgate. Maybe a little before, to be honest. But at least going back to Lionsgate are all built up, have all built up. They've been getting punched and punched and punched. And it's built up so much that we got a 3 of Swords in the message from the universe as to why this is all happening. And you got justice in the energy of your connection. It jives with the energy perfectly. Let's talk about 10 Wands. Now, the 10 Wands in the final outcome, it is communication here. I believe this breaks to the Ace of Wands that we've seen twice. Once in the pre-shuffle and once after the cut. But there's an energy here where obviously you're heavy on their mind, but also it's hard for them to do this. And we know that because the Emperor came out. The Emperor needs the Empress to balance out. So the Emperor is having to do this solo. not without any indication of whether or not you're even interested. In other words, they're taking a shot at the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers without even knowing if their arrow is even going to do anything, right? Might just bounce off for all they know. No one's ever seen one of these before. You don't know? Maybe they got a protective shell. What's going on here with the Ten of Wands? What's the final on this? It's very interesting. Okay. Yeah. I was going to say we should see some cards of communication, and we do. We have a star crossing it. It's just, again, this just proves the star implies a tower has happened. The star comes after the tower. It's one of the card sets in the major arcana where you can do that. And our tower, you know, somewhere in between the Ten of Wands, all this burden and pressure, and this is a tower. And that tower, you've seen it in recent readings I've pulled. Any recent reading I've pulled and it's gotten a tower is proof of what's happened, you know. And it's just, it's time. A wish is about to happen. These sets of cards here are read with these. I've got justice right here. It should make sense with the energy of the connection. It does with the star card there. The star is communication, which proves that this resets to that Ace of Wands. I've got the Lovers, which is exactly what's here as the base energy of them in the 3D. In the final outcome, it's read with these cards. The Lovers is read with the Emperor. It double verifies that the Emperor is coming in. They're, you know, energetically. Again, I can't predict what a 3D person's going to do. But I can tell you, on the reverse of this energy, if they don't do this, this Ten of Wands is going to eat them alive. Why? For reasons I've already told you. It's what we don't take our shot at that bothers us. Any hunter will tell you, it's okay to miss the target. It's when you don't take the shot that you go home and drink yourself silly. Okay? You know, it is what it is. And I'm not a hunter. My father was, so I know all this kind of stuff. You know? It just is. It's just the way I interpret the energy. And it's there. The Lovers, this definitely breaks to an Ace of Wands. This is communication. This is communication. Why is the Lovers here? Look at that. The Devil. The Angel and the Devil right there. The Lovers is here because they can't take it anymore. They're obsessed. It's that obsessed energy. And what are they obsessed about, though? Okay? That's all this is. It's an obsession. It's also a soul contract. The Lovers and the Devil next to each other is a soul contract. Absolutely. We've been talking about the karmic debt collectors for a while now. But why? Most of the energy off of this is obsession. There's an attraction. Just like this guy right here. We always call him the asshole at the party with the Trans Am and the weed in the car. You want to come out to my car and have some weed, dude? We'll put the T-tops down. Right? Remember T-tops? Right? Yeah. But it's this, you do that because you have to have this person. Right? You know they're an asshole, but they're hot. Right? You just, fuck it. I want to, if you're a girl at the party, you're like, I just want to fuck the hot guy for once. Right? So you go out, you have some weed in the Trans Am, and you bang the hot guy. It is that energy of have to have. They have to have you. But that's not why the obsession is here. What they're obsessed about, I can tell you in advance, because it's read with the Four of Swords, is that they never took the shot. They never did anything. This is doing nothing. She's not doing anything. Yet they felt you the whole time with the heart there. So it has, in some level, inside them, become toxic. We see it here in the Ten of Wands. That's a pretty toxic looking card, actually. Would you want to be lost in that forest at night? It looks like Blair Witch Project, right? That old movie? It looks like it. It is what it is. This all results in communication. With the star crossing this, right? And that communication, by the way, angel energy, which is the Lover's card, cancels out devil energy. Devil energy is just static. It's fluff, right? It attaches to us as we go through life. You deal with it as it comes in, ideally, otherwise it builds up. But angel energy is like a goo. It coats it and shorts it out. And with the star crossing here, this is a, I will say, although it might sound corny, this is a star-crossed meeting of the black cat and the white cat for sure. This is some beautiful energy. Everything up here is healing. Everything on the damn table is healing, even down to the angel energy healing the devil. Why is the Lovers here, I asked, and then I threw the devil. The Lovers is here to solve this problem. The Lovers is here to solve this problem. This problem is because of this. It all cross connects. It all ties to the pre-shuffle as deep as I go. It's amazing. All right, let's pull 3 cards from the universe, and then let's go pull some wicked voodoo, because I have a devil to pull on, and that's a lot. But I also want to find out what this energy is doing for you, what this justice is for you, and I also want to go deeper into how they feel here and how they're approaching, because there is a little fakey McFakerman here, and there's a little bit of deception tied to it. So they might show, that's the 7 of Swords. Also, that fox never took an eye off you, like I said about this card over here. There is, of course, nothing's perfect. But we've talked about that before. You know, it's hard for this person to do this. So they're going to do it their way. There's a little bit of Burger King here. Got to have it their way, right? All right, let's pull 3 cards from the universe. We got a lot to pull. It's going to be some wicked voodoo. Because we got somebody who's opening up here. And I don't think it's much deception. The universe just gave me 7 swords. This is the energy. The final outcome energy is what I'm most interested in, along with the 3 of swords and the heart chakra opening here. And the healing energy and justice energy. But this is very interesting. I love it when an angel and a devil come out back to back, especially in that order. If it was reversed order, it would be a different message. It would be more the case of... someone's not doing anything. Someone's probably not going to come in and they're just going to, you know, I don't know, dream about you or fantasize if those cards were reversed. But they're not. The devil is there asking, why is the angel there? And that devil really lives in that 4 swords of doing nothing. Let's find out here. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell everyone so I can go pull some wicked voodoo, universe? Let's go. We always pull from the bottom. Judgment. I said the star is one of the cards that you can pair them together. Like, in other words, a star implies a tower happened. This is the other one. Judgment. We're at the judgment stage. You got to get past judgment to get to the world where things change. And I think we do. And by the way, I talked about it. I talked about a tower. There it is. I just got done saying it. The star implies a tower has happened. That's the tower. This is also what we need to pull on in the extended. Along with this, we need to pull on the star card and find out what this tower was. And then we got the fakey McFakerman again and the 7 of swords that I showed you. After all that shuffling, those 2 needed to come back. I've got right here, this person here realized how full of shit they've been. I mean, that's the easiest way I can pull it. It's the easiest way I can call it. And right now, it's judgment time. Are they going to come in and be honest? Or are they going to be full of shit? It's up in the air. We don't know. I mean, I can go a little deeper and say the magician, there's that soul contract I already talked about with the devil and the angel next to each other here in the final outcome. I don't know. It is what it is. It's judgment time. Someone's coming back, but they are coming back under this Queen of Wands energy. So all bets are off here. But a tower has happened on all the lies. There's nothing but truth here. That's what the healing is about. It's about truth. That's where justice comes in. Some truth, because the lies have led to this. It's time to fix it. Let's go pull some wicked voodoo. If you want the extended, oh man, I would. This is going to be good. I'm going to take a screen grab of this so I don't forget anything in the extended and I can look at it. If you want the extended, the link is in the description. It's going to be wicked. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I help one person with this reading, I've done my job today, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.